cool because now we're getting a bunch in the hole.
Absolutely. So welcome. This is MTG-Profits coming at you. This is Andy, and I got my co-host as always, Devin.
Hey guys.
We've been battling it out in the arena, going back and forth, bloody duels here, trying out our decks, praying to the mana gods.
the mulligan.
Yes,
the god of friendly
mulligans,
mulligans.
who has been temperamental as always. Let's see. This is a classic deck I've done a lot with. I got some new cards for it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do one really quick edit to it because I just got a card for it earlier.
Sometimes I'll forget if I've edited my stuff.
Where is it? Here it is. And
I'll draft and I'll forget to put the cards in.
Exactly. And then the tough choice is what to remove. Like, I've already have it kind of where I like it, but what has to come out for it? And some of these builds I'm still on the fence about. So you're getting a little preview of what's to come in my deck, but and you may or may not agree with what I'm taking out, but gotta take something out for this to give it a try. Sometimes you just gotta experiment and see what works. You know, is this good? Is it bad? How's it gonna work in the scheme of your deck? I don't like to remove that one, but it must be done. Alright, this deck is pretty straightforward. The name says it all. It's called Dragon's Fire. This was actually one of the starter decks that I heavily modified.
Nice.
So I think the starter decks that they give you aren't terrible. With a little modification, they can definitely be significantly improved. Have you modified any of your decks and continued with them, or did you?
Yeah, you know the black-white vampire one I used, and the Thallid one, the black-green Thallid one. Yep. Boy, this is looking really ugly. I'm so afraid, though. I'm so afraid to mulligan, but this is it's pretty bad.
You gotta do it.
God. I'm gonna push my luck.
All right, wow, okay. You're gonna go for the keep.
Yeah.
Right. I assume you have at least one mana. Okay.
Yeah, got one.
All right. Does he have two? And just as a note, you're watching everybody my screen. This is Andy's screen. You'll see it from my point of view here. Ooh, we got some pallets.
Got a little spore crown.
This boy, I know he can be a nuisance once he gets his buddies out.
He's a very friendly Thallid.
Yes.
He likes to have friends.
He must be, unfortunately, dealt with harshly.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, if it was just a regular old Thallid, Saproling 1/1, I would be fine with him fungusing around, but not the big toadstool. That is too big to be left alone.
What's that thing do? Let's see.
I've been putting this guy in as an early guy, just because he's
got
I see a great benefit.
Yeah.
He's basically he's going to reproduce himself with something much better.
Yeah, for sure.
So why not? Oh, the slimy. I love the slimy.
Slime is good.
He is a strong little fungus who's really does a lot for all these boys.
I always agonize whether to put like more poison tips or more of him in, and right now I have 4 of him, and not as many. Not as many of the.
Take care of his slimy butt.
Let's see. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 to return. Ooh, wow.
Spit Flame is pretty decent if you're dealing with dragons. But yeah, that's a tough choice. I mean, he does so many things. He can give you Saprolings, and he's going to give you life when a Saproling dies.
Yeah.
So if you got a lot of Saprolings, man, he should definitely be around. I would go 4x of him.
Yeah, I did, but I sometimes debate whether or not the poison tip is better. Because I almost never actually use the Slimefoot to produce the Saprolings.
I agree with that. I never do that too.
Yeah, it's just
But it does give you an option if it's late game.
It does.
And you have
yeah.
tons of mana floating around. But yeah, his first ability is really where it's at.
Exactly. Gosh.
Oh boy. That guy's no fun.
Well, he's not anywhere close to his ascendancy yet.
Yeah. You guys saw that I was making some changes to my deck and I had something new in, and this is what it was. I've been trying to experiment with this card to see how it works. It seems to, I've seen it work great for other people. I don't know if about for me, but we'll see.
I love that Dragon's Horde. That's one of my choices.
Yeah.
We one of my picks.
Yeah, it was a pick from Devin to snatch up some Dragon's Horde.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Definitely good for the dragons. Unfortunately, at least it's not a useless artifact if you don't have dragons.
I like it. It's got some potential.
It still gives you 1 mana of any color, so it's basically a manalith, but
exactly.
actually does way more. So, the choice between this or a manalith, heck, put the Dragon's Horde in.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, the poison tip.
He's a little better.
He's pretty juicy.
I threw that Twilight Prophet out first to see if you would remove it before I put the poison tip out.
Yeah.
The poison tip, if he lasts, he can win the game just by not dying and letting all the creatures die. Oh, wow. 2 of these bad boys.
Yeah, because 2 is better than 1.
It is.
I'm fine with this guy dying.
He just like slowly comes floating in.
Absolutely. One thing I find I need with red is I need mana. I can't have enough mana. The stuff, so much of the stuff is such a high casting cost.
I agree.
That, you know, it's about time they gave a guy like this for red. I mean, they've had there's been 1 or 2 others in the past.
Yeah.
You know, on the scheme of things, not many. Red is
not many.
Really very good ramping at all.
They're more now than I really recall ever, though.
Exactly. There's what was that other guy? He was a 3/1. Oh my god, this is not typical.
Yeah, there's one that just every time you cast a red spell, he gets a +1/+1 or something, and then when he gets a certain amount, I forget what his deal is, but you can sacrifice him for 3 mana. Oh wow, little goblins, huh?
Well, I got plenty of mana. Not much to do with it. You got plenty of mana too.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7, 8, 9. We're almost at ascendancy.
Getting there, slow but sure. I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot, though, honestly.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, you'll get a big drop though that'll change the game a lot more than I will. Saplings need time to get big. They're not going to drop fat bombs.
Probably. Now here's a good question.
Time is in your favor, I think, at this point.
It is. You got 2 great guys. What are you going to do about this guy?
Oh, I see.
I love this little dragon. He does some good things. You gonna take the 5, or are you gonna lose a guy?
Oh, I have to resolve that. Man, that sucks. Let's see. Whenever I see.
I'm absolutely gonna be paying for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Is that thing an instant? It is too. Wow.
It is. It is juicy.
Deals 5 damage to the player. Let's see. Sometimes I find these submit and declines confusing.
Absolutely. I've definitely screwed them up before.
Enters the battlefield.
It's not clear a lot of times how to interact with the ability that's going on.
Sacrifice a creature.
Definitely messed up.
Yeah, I've screwed this up before, and I'm trying not to again.
Yes. Okay, so you took it. Alright. Let's see. I'm not done yet here.
Oh, yeah. Well, good call on that one.
Is it not understanding, or is it going to... Oh, it's to you. I wasn't sure what it was, why it was waiting. Yeah, I had to get rid of that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's back to you still. Okay.
Yeah.
That was... I didn't want to let it reach ascendancy. Couldn't have that happen.
Exactly.
It just would be no good for me. Oh, although, you know, I should have... That's not how I wanted it done, but... That's alright.
Let's see.
Yeah, I couldn't have that thing. I gotta get some of those status statues. That's for my green-black deck.
That thing's really good.
I feel 4 is a little high to pay, but that is versatile.
It is a little high to pay, but it can give you the death touch anyway, so...
Yeah, the death touch is juicy, too. That's a tough call.
Ah!
Oh,
crud, I screwed up.
Oh, you wanted to do
I made the wrong choice!
Ah, so just like we were talking about sometimes.
Ah!
If you don't catch it, you know?
Ah, well...
Oh, I need some cards here.
Yeah, this refilling of the hand is not going to be good for me. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. More cards! More cards!
You'll give me more!
I gotta take this thing out. He's way too good.
He is really good.
Let's just put it that way. He's too good.
It's a pain that thing deals 4 damage instead of 3.
It is. That one extra really makes a difference. This dragon looks weak and sucky.
Oh, it's like...
I mean, even though I know he's supposed to look weak and sucky, he looks extra weak and sucky. And Sarkin looks really stupid standing there looking at him.
He does. I was like, actually, that's what I was looking at. I was like...
You're like, oh, he looks terrible.
Wow, this is... I think you've got it, dude. I don't think there's any way I can stop you at this point. You're just looking huge.
But remember, too, whenever I'm dropping those dragons, I'm getting those spit flames back.
I know it.
Sure to do that every time.
Yeah.
That's completely... This is one of those things where you gotta pay a little bit of attention to what you're doing.
You know, this was my whole plan. This was how I was going to win right here. I was going to throw these guys out with that poison tip in play, and I was going to lose all these sapperlings, and you were going to lose like a bunch of guys yourself. Yep. So it was going to be 2 guys, 4 guys. Oops.
Well, you knew I was going to get rid of that poison tip guy as soon as
6 guys. Yeah.
He had to die. There was
because this would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would have been 10 damage plus the poison tip.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt.
Because all these creatures would have just died, and the poison tip would have been doing it. He would have done a ton of damage.
Yep, absolutely. This is debatable. I almost say the 3/3 is a little bit better.
Well, unless you have Sarkhan.
Which I do.
Okay.
But even then, 1 damage is really... I guess he has some benefit. This little whelp. You know, I don't think I've ever got that little thing to work with the whelp to get the extra damage out of it.
I guess he is a 3/3 or 2/2 flying for 3 all by himself, so it's not like terrible, you know.
Yeah, I mean he's in there because he fits.
He's a dragon. Yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of our man.
Oh my goodness!
And I do have multiple copies of him hidden.
Wow, you are just loaded with the planeswalkers.
You know, I like the planeswalkers just because they give that additional little funness, I guess. And you know, and there's something special, and they can be,
Oh, again with this little guy.
I had another one in my hand, so got lots to do here. Boom, drop a card at Star Saints. Actually, this is great for what I want to do with it. Oh, well, I'm gonna target you. I actually managed to get his little garbage off. What madness! You know, it's another thing what we've seen, I'm sure, lots of times where card draw, man.
Yeah,
hard
late game, it's the bomb. But again, you know, this kind of deck, mine needs to roll out fast early, and it just didn't do it. And the longer the game goes, when you start dropping dragons and stuff, if you live to the late game, you are going to be in better shape, and you definitely did.
Yeah, I was able to make it.
Those spit flames or whatever was just really the MVPs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
because even if I drop something big now, it won't matter because you'll be able to basically fry just about everything.
And just being able to have the recursion. I mean,
absolutely.
God, this thing is a bane of Thallid decks and other things.
Oh yeah, that thing is great. And even if you wanted to use Sarkhan's ability to discard and draw, you could discard a Spit Flame and then get it back.
Exactly.
You know, so
it's really rude. Like,
it's a really nice combination.
This guy has nothing to do with this deck, and I don't feel he really should be in here, but he is. So, oh gosh, oh god, I can't even cast him. Oh well. That was unexciting. That was an unexciting lead up to something I can't do.
Wow. I'm surprised you got a ton of mana.
But a lot of it's tapped.
I guess you used 4 of it. Yeah, you're right.
So, old Sarkhan, I guess, can do me something here. Oh, I'm gonna target you. My little zap. Discard a card. And attack with this boy. It's looking pretty rough. I mean, there is some black remove all creatures.
It's like -3 to all creatures, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just gonna draw some cards because I can. Oh boy. Oh, how do you want to be burned down? Let's see. What can I go? I can go up to like 7 on this.
Big Banefire.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, he's got 7. Oh, nice job, dude.
Thanks, good game.